railway was racing towards completion, Allied bombers were also getting closer. With hundreds of vulnerable wooden bridges, the line should have been an easy target. But the Allies had a problem. Dropping bombs from 5,000 feet or more onto narrow targets like railway track had proved spectacularly unsuccessful. They needed something far more accurate. American scientists had an idea. They wanted to make bombs smarter. The race was on to develop a reliable guidance system. Soon, the world's first heat-seeking bombs were being tested. Remote-controlled glider bombs carrying television cameras were dropped onto testing ranges. The pictures beamed back to the aircraft with a first-ever bomb's eye view of an intended target. Unfortunately, the bomb's camera was so big, there was little room for any explosive. But one smart bomb was showing promise.
This is a 1,000-pound bomb dropped from an altitude of 15,000 feet. The bomb is radio-controlled in azimuth. Its name is Azon.
Azon was the first successful smart bomb. But how did it work? Using disturbances in water to simulate wind and turbulence, this test shows how hard it is for dumb bombs to hit a target. At a pool depth of just 15 feet, the results are miss after miss after miss. But add a rudder and a radio control device so that the bombardier can steer it, and the results are very different. And that's exactly what American scientists did. A 600,000 candle power flare was fitted to the bomb's tail, so the bombardier could see it all the way to its target. Frank Nelson was one of a select few bombardiers who were trained to drop Azons. He operated his radio controls for the bombs from the cramped forward section of a B-24 Liberator, exactly like this one.
We were set aside, and separate orders were cut, and we were sent to Fort Dix Air Force Base. We didn't know until we got the orders just what we were going to do, you know, but of course we were excited about it. It was Azon was the only thing we were taught there, the maintenance of the Azon equipment itself, but also the handling of the bomb, and the use of the control system.
After months of training, Frank Nelson got to fly his first Azon.
The first time I dropped an Azon bomb, all of a sudden there goes the flare, and you think, oh boy, here I am, you know. The CO is looking over your shoulder and so forth, and you make a few adjustments. And I got a hit right in the middle of this circle. Bullseye first time, yeah. I can't say that I got a bullseye every time by a long shot.
Azon was ready to be deployed against real targets. The Allies now had a weapon that could destroy a railway.